Alright, so today I am doing favorite 5 Hall effect switches, but this isn't done in a formal way or some sort of a award show way. This is just done to my personal preferences. So some backstory: over the last little while I've been using a lot of Hall effect switches, from different boards to different brands, different everything, even different PCBs. I have tried Hall effect for countless hours for the past year, and I've gotten familiar with a good 20 to 30 switches, and all of these combinations had different sound profile, different feels. You get the point. Basically, I'm just trying to figure out what Hall effect brings to the keyboard world, or at least brings to my experience in the keyboard world. And some of them really stood out, and I kind of want to share those today, hence my top 5 video. And I'm going to do that by using some categories here, and again, this is just personal experience. We're going to do best stock switch, best clacky switch, best thocky switch, most unique, and of course my personal overall favorite. And again, just in case it wasn't clear, this is my personal opinion. None of this is lab tested. Just a guy on his keyboard trying out some Hall effect switches for gaming and typing and playing a lot of Arc Raiders. But before we begin, I just want to thank Milktooth for sponsoring this video. They've got one of the widest switch selections out there. Their site is crazy easy to use. You can sort by feel, sound, price, and even descriptors like marbly or crunchy. On top of that, you can save around 27% on average compared to other stores, and within the US, if you get an order that's over $49, shipping is free. I'll drop a link in the description down below if you want to check them out. Thank you again. So let's start off with the best stock switch. For this switch, I was looking for something I felt comfortable just taking out of the bag, popping in a keyboard, and typing. This is really important to me because I just feel like getting a good stock switch is important for people who just don't want to fiddle with modding. Now, there are a lot of switches that can fit this category, but my personal favorite out of all the ones I've tried and felt the best out of the box were the Everglide Skylines. They just fit the bill for this. They're smooth, slightly deeper sounding, and more importantly, they were good right out of the box. And here's how they sound in a keyboard. By the way, for all these videos, I will be using the Kafka for typing tests. I'll also put that in the description down below. Now for the best thocky switch. For this switch, I'm looking for that sought after deep thocky sound, and I know it's more of an onomatopoeia word and it kind of means different things to different people, but I mean, we all get the point of what thocky is. It's supposed to be deep, it's supposed to be in your face, and it's supposed to be soothing, more importantly. Yes, thocky is soothing, at least to me. For the record, I think everyone interprets this slightly differently, but we'll go off of what I enjoy. But I really felt like the new HMX Gamer Fuel switch has been the absolute best one for me in this category. HMX has been killing it in the MX switch world, and this is their very first HE switch. These sound amazing, and as a side note, these have a 42-gram bottom out, which is something that's almost perfect for me on a personal level, especially in a keyboard geared more towards gaming. And for the record, this also could have got best out of the box switches. HMX does an amazing job with their stock lubricant. So here's how they sound in a keyboard. So next up is the clacky switch. For the record, for this switch here, I'm looking for a nice crisp clack. And before I unveil this one here, I just want to say HE clack is very different from MX clack. But Hall effect switches have this almost sharper note that's kind of universal across almost all of the ones at least I've tried. And for the record, it's not a bad thing, it's just different. So this is an older one I've used called the Palm Magneto. Magneto? I'm not even sure. These came in second place when I tested them last time in my Hall effect tournament. And I've had an HE board with these in them as a backup board for quite some time, and I keep coming back to it in between testing things, which must mean something, right? Here's how they sound in a keyboard. Now, next up is the most unique switch, and this was kind of no contest for me. I got to try these recently, and I'm over the moon with how these feel. And honestly, I wasn't even going to add this category until I found this switch, and then I was like, I gotta show this off. These are the AE board's raised HE switches. If you are familiar with electrocapacitive boards like the HHKB, or even some of the newer stuff that's been coming out, like the Agar from KBD fans, or stuff like Clever's been doing, which is going to be Dynacap, these aim to deliver roughly the same kind of feel, or at least they try to. Which I thought was a wild claim until I tried them, and it's pretty interesting stuff. It has this almost subtle tactility to them, which makes them a blast to use. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't really love these for gaming. I felt this was more of a typing keyboard with these switches in them. For gaming, I definitely preferred the other stuff on this list, but these are just so unique and it made typing with Hall Effect really fun. And this is probably the only time I'm going to do this in this little like review top 5 thing, but if you are looking for a Hall Effect keyboard and want to take advantage of all the stuff HE has to offer, but then also want a good typing experience, these were my favorite. They definitely fit the bill for uniqueness, and here is how they sound in a keyboard. Now for my favorite overall switch, which is oddly a switch I never added to the tournament bracket last time, even though I had them on hand. At the time, I was just using it as a control switch, and I just didn't feel the need to add it because I was still kind of going through all other 24 switches in this HE tournament. But then I realized I used these switches a lot when I was testing HE things, and they just became my go-to for something really consistent in feel and in sound. I just like them a lot, to be honest. So with that being said, these are the Geon Raw switches, and they're making my top spot, easily. No questions asked, end of story. They have a punchy sound without being overly plasticky, and they feel great too. And now, while these are my top spot, I only have one little gripe with these, and that is the stock lubricant is just alright. But once you actually lube these yourself, they are literally one of my favorite Hall Effect switches to date. And I know this is up to debate, again, this is my personal preference here. I just really like these switches. Every time I put them in a board, I think, is this really Hall Effect or is this MX? I get confused sometimes myself. And for the sound demo here, I'm just going to use these stock. I didn't decide to lube these. I just wanted to show you guys what these sound like right out of the box. They do sound great still. So if you're really deep into the Hall Effect world and want me to try any switches, do let me know in the comment section down below. And I want to say, if you're on the fence about Hall Effects, I know a lot of people are, they kind of think it's a gimmick, I definitely urge you to try it. I do think Hall Effect has this weird rap of just being spec sheet driven, where I think it actually has a lot more use case even for the person who is just going to do some average gaming and typing. For example, I have a few profiles for different games based on how I like to play and just what I want to be more sensitive. And it's nice not having to disassemble the board or change up my keyboard, rather than I can just use profiles within the software itself. But that pretty much wraps up this video, and again, huge thank you to Milktooth for sponsoring it. And if you're hunting for any of these switches or want to check out thousands more, please check out the link in the description. Alright, but that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna go play some video games with one of my Hall Effect keyboards, particularly Arc Raiders, cause yeah, it's a bit of a problem right now for me. And thank you again for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.